Welcome back, juniors. Today you're going to be giving a tour of Auburn High School to sophomores. But you're not just going to give a tour of Auburn High School. You're going to show them how this school transforms during Tiger Time. And I know you think you know everything about Tiger Time, but this year it's quite different. So let's learn all about it. Now we're in Building 2, and as most of you know, Building 2 has the cafeteria and all of your athletics. But let's show you what it becomes when it becomes Tiger Time. Come on. Down this hallway, you're going to have some really cool opportunities to take an athletics class during Tiger Time. We offer body pump in the weight room, and Ms. Hollis Davis is going to coordinate and facilitate all of that. Okay, so now we're in the gym. And in the gym, you've got two things going on. You're going to have your indoor rec league sports happening. And this fall, we're going to have volleyball going on. And in the spring, it'll transition to basketball. This is an actual rec league that's going to end with a tournament and a winner. So make sure if you're doing this, you commit to it and you show up, because you don't want to let your other teammates down. The other thing that you're going to show up here for is to meet Miss Naomi Berg for her Couch to 5K program. She's going to be doing 4 Couch to 5Ks each 9 weeks, and each one will end with an actual 5K race that you'll participate in if you're interested. Our very first one is called Run for Ruby. It's in honor of social studies teacher Miss Ruby Thomas, who passed away this summer. It's going to be a color run, and it's going to be during Breast Cancer Awareness Week, which will be in October. So stay tuned for that and participate, because it's worth it. Okay, so this is the cafeteria, and yeah, we're doing lunch waves this week. But next week, juniors and sophomores, you're going to do something called a Tiger Connect lunch pass-through. And they're going to be kind of throughout the year, not very often, but what you'll do is you'll go to your Tiger Connect class, you'll meet up with your teacher, put all your things down, and as a class, you're going to come through here in the cafeteria. If you want to grab a lunch from the cafeteria, do. If you don't need to, don't. Hang out with your teacher. And then you're going to walk back to class, eat in your Tiger Connect room, and have Tiger Connect material to go over for as many days as you're in Tiger Connect lunch pass-through. Not all sports are going to happen indoors. We're going to have competitive cornhole right behind me at the Tiger. We're also going to have a Rec League outdoor sports league that's going to happen right out here on the courtyard. This fall is going to be ultimate frisbee, and in the spring it's going to be flag football. Again, if you're interested, sign up. It's going to be a real rec league with a tournament and a winner at the end. During Tiger Time, this is where most of the activity rooms will happen, in some of your bigger club rooms. So if you're in a bigger club like Key Club or Junior Civitan, you might be meeting in the theater classroom or the orchestra classroom. During Tiger Time, you're going to have the band room transform into a Star Wars binge-watching TV room, and the choir room is going to transform into a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air TV watch. For those of you that like to do your work while watching TV, like I do, this is for you. Zone out, chill out, get ahead, it's all good. Back in Building 1 now, and on this first floor, you're going to have a mixture of junior and senior Tiger Connect classes that'll meet in classrooms on Tiger Connect days and Tiger Connect lunch pass-throughs. But you're also going to have clubs happening on this first floor. If you're a sophomore, you're going to be meeting primarily on the 3rd floor for your Tiger Connect classes, or in the basement. So this is where you don't want to end up at Auburn High School, the ISS room. But we've got 2 extra discipline support rooms during Tiger Time right behind me. This room right here is going to be the silent lunch room. It was last year for the last part of the year, and it will be again this year. Ms. Casey Pollard is going to run the silent lunch room. If you want to avoid silent lunch, make sure you're wearing your name tag, make sure you're always in dress code, and make sure you treat adults with respect, because those are the quickest ways to land in here. This right here is going to be the structured learning for behavior room. And this is managed by Miss Lillian Worley. She does a phenomenal job of working with our kids and teaching them how to cope in very difficult situations. It's right here. This is the one part of the building that still has to function like Auburn High School normally functions, even during Tiger Time. We're in the front lobby, and students, unless you're checking in or checking out, you're really not going to be up here. This is still for community members and parents and administrative staff and office staff to use because we still have a school to run. This is the library. I know, but it's also the quiet zone. It's where you can study for all the things that you need to study for and get caught up on makeup work if you don't need any teacher's help. But it's also the writing center. It's where all of your English teachers who are going to help you learn how to write the best essay ever are going to be located. This is also where you're going to be picking up your iPads when it's time to get that this year. So if you need any help, your librarians are Miss Robertson, Miss Lundy. They'll be happy to help you. We're on the second floor, and this floor is dedicated to academic support. It's going to have your tutoring rooms, your makeup testing rooms. It's going to have structured learning for academics. It's also going to have some of your academic sessions happening here, so let's make sure you know where that is. Structured learning for academics is for any student who's failing 3 or more classes here at Auburn High School. You're assigned to it by an administrator, and you can only get out of it by having another conversation with an administrator after you've pulled your grades up. It's right here, and it's run by Ms. Dirk and Mr. Bailey, and it's super close to all of your math tutoring rooms right here. So the rest of this floor is going to contain your makeup testing rooms, some other tutoring rooms like world languages and sciences, and it's also going to have a couple of rooms on it where you can attend your academic sessions with your counselor to learn about what credits and courses you need to take. The other 2 academic session rooms are actually going to be located on the 3rd floor in the computer labs. But there is one activity room that I don't want you to miss on this floor, and I want to take you to it right now. Okay, so we've reached the art wing of the 2nd floor, and this is where Color Spot happens. It's where you can go and color or do any kind of art, and it's run by our art department members. A lot of your classrooms are going to transition into like club spaces during Tiger Time, just based on where your teachers are and who the club sponsor is. So make sure that you look up where clubs meet and who's the sponsor of what club. But one of these rooms behind me is going to be the Checkmates room, which is our board game playing room. And it's going to be fabulous because we're not just going to have chess, we're going to have all kinds of board games. There's another academically focused area, and it is our Scola, okay? And this is where you're going to hear people come and talk to you from colleges. College recruitment will happen here on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but it turns into a career center on Tuesday. Okay, so behind me is one of our Tiger Dens, and it's a place where kids can eat, and it is definitely something that is a really cool feature of our school. Our school is only going into its 3rd year. It's very young, and so it's important that we treat it really well so that it's beautiful and it's maintained for a long, long time. Tiger Dens are one of those areas that you can help us out with that. Make sure that you're cleaning up trash after yourself. Make sure that you're not sitting on furniture in an inappropriate way where you're going to break it or you're doing anything dangerous. Because if you're doing that, then you're probably going to see one of us, an assistant principal. And you're probably going to lose your Tiger Time privileges. Keep your voice at an indoor level. Use it to study, use it to socialize, use it to eat, but leave it better than you found it. Okay, so that's it. That's how this school changes magically into a completely different place during Tiger Time. I hope you enjoy it this year. I hope that it serves its purpose of making sure that you are engaged in something that really develops who you want to be as a human being, but it also gives you some time to recharge during the day. I hope you have a great year.